Alright, Clutch, we're going to go ahead and get the next message for the next sign, okay? The song you guys have coming on currently is called Spotless Mind. So let's see. And we got coming out, things are going on behind the scenes for your protection by the universe. So something to definitely be significant about communication. We got you have an unexpected opportunity moving ahead, chosen ones. Okay, you were born to be great, but you have to stop holding yourself back. So you guys could definitely be choosing to no longer allow things, whether it be you, yourself, something exterior to you, a way of thinking with that spotless mind. Anything hold you back, baby. So we got the next card says you will receive a message / call of good news. So something may not come off as the best news for some of y'all, but be mindful what you could be picking up empathically about somebody. Some of y'all, something that may not come off as the best news is you may be being put in a position to actually speak up for yourself as a form of protection, baby. Or be mindful of something you can actually be speaking up about actually helps protect somebody else. I'm just going to pick a couple cards. What is that? I'm going to take it because I've seen it. I don't want to be like that. Because I can't really see them from the back for real. Sometimes I can, depending on how heavy the print is. But I really can't. So whatever sign comes out, I'm just taking a couple out the deck, and we're going to go ahead and get you guys your message after I see what sign this message will be for, okay? I do feel like you guys are going to be moving towards an unexpected opportunity. Okay, or something could be happening in a very unexpected way. So we got Virgo and Cancer that comes out together. Some of y'all, your connection to a Virgo and a Cancer could be very significant. Some of y'all may want to check out Virgo message. Some of y'all may want to check out Cancer. Some of y'all, you could be just dealing with a situation that deals with the Virgo and the Cancer. This could be a third party situation that you could be becoming aware of, okay? So be mindful that these are timeless messages. They may resonate with your recent past, current, present, or your near future, okay? Use your discernment, allow your intuition to receive whatever message Spirit has for you. And we got Geminis. Okay. So let's see, gems. This will be our third recording. Okay. No, it won't. Let me see, Geminis. Yeah, because y'all first message, so it'll be y'all second because y'all first message, I know it's a sign that is up to their third time, but you guys particularly, this is your second time being recorded, Geminis, but y'all first time around was, you had the letter A that showed up, but it was about you guys that, like, you could have possibly offended somebody without really trying to offend somebody, okay? Or you could be finding out that somebody is low-key angry about something that they may have some type of hidden animosity or something like that, so... But something definitely could have shifted in you guys' energy. So that's really what I got from taking you guys' message down and re-recording it. It wasn't about being flagged or anything. It was something that kind of happened in my personal life. And me as a Gemini, something was like, okay, this is bigger than you. Something just kept coming to my intuition. It was like, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. So I went back to Gemini message and I just sat there looking at the title. And I'm like, man, I feel like something has just shifted, period, Geminis, okay? I'm not going to go as deep as what... happened with me, but just be mindful, okay? You could definitely deal with the questions people ask you, because that's definitely what it was related to. While I see this cute, and I could tell that it offended somebody. My response, I could tell it offended them, but I'm big on that. I feel like certain people shouldn't be. I feel like certain questions. I guess it's because how I was raised, or just period. It's something about the way I think that it's like other people just, I don't know. Okay, but we are all different for a reason. But I'm the type of person when you asking certain questions, I just feel like it's not your place. It's none of your business to ask certain questions. Like, I wouldn't be reaching out to nobody and saying, I don't even want to give examples, but I just hope y'all get it when I say, like, certain people, like, certain questions, you know it ain't your business. Or it ain't even about it being your business. It's certain questions that will make you be like, why would you want to know something like that? Like, what's your motive behind wanting to know that? What's your motive behind asking a question like that? So just be mindful, okay? It didn't upset me though. Like, I was kind of confused, but that's what I mean. Somebody asked me a particular question that I was confused at. Why did they feel the need to ask me? Like, what value what value would you having the answer to that question have for you? 4:44 on the clock. So just be mindful of something, Gemini. Like I say, it could be all about the questions people are asking you. I even had to tell somebody else that they was telling me the question somebody was asking them, and I was like, you don't think that's weird that they'll be asking you that? Like, that's weird. It's nobody's business. People have a way of asking information that ain't your business. Why would you want to know something like that? And I guess it's because of Geminis. I'm the type that if I wouldn't want that asked to me, I'm not going to ask you. So that's what raises my awareness with people, is the stuff they want to know. If it ain't beneficial to your next day of your life, or if it ain't better in your life, why would you want to know that? Because the only person that should be focused on that is me. That's like you asking me how much my rent is. Is you planning on paying it? Okay then. So why is that your business to know how much I'm paying over here? It's like somebody asking you. I've had people ask me weird questions, Gemini. Okay, I worked at places. How much your car know? Why you want to know? Can you pay it? Is you gonna pay it? And it's crazy because I'm the type that I don't even want you to pay it because I can pay it. I'm gonna pay my own. Okay, but it's just the fact of why do people be asking the stuff that they be asking when they know that they have no intentions to even try to do anything. So now you got to start questioning their intention behind why they want to know it. Why you want to know? What benefits you to know how much my car note is? What, you thought you was going to steal my car? Fuck out of here. People be weird. Like weird. So let's continue, because I'll tell you that there's so much going on around me that it's just, I've really been in this place where even trying to get the rest of the videos out, Geminis, I've really been doing a lot of reflecting. I've been really doing a lot of reflecting. And it's really, I'm big on that though. I just feel like if it's not my business, I'm not asking you. And the only things that I put myself in a position to be asking anybody else is information to deal with keeping you safe. That's it. Who you laid up, I don't care about none of that. It ain't my business. You safe? Are you hungry? You see what I'm saying? If it's nothing like that, then it ain't my business to know that. Because my only reason to ask you to make sure you're safe is possibly because I can help protect you. That's it. You hungry? I probably can cook it. I can feed. Like, I'm only going to ask you something with the intention to be able to make the situation better. And if I can't, it's none of my business. It's something to deal with the question somebody's asking you about your money. Or you be mindful of somebody asking something because they gold digging. They something to deal with somebody who's very money hungry. And be mindful, Gemini, if somebody asking other people questions about you. Because there was a joke that was actually cracked after somebody asked me a certain question, was the fact that somebody was like, what you gonna go do? Like try to dig up? And notice it say go digger. You guys go dig up information about you? And I was like, I don't care what you go dig up. Go dig all you want to, babe. What you gonna find? Go ahead and do you. When your intentions is pure, you ain't no bad person. You ain't out here with no maliciousness, and you ain't hurting people. And no, go dig. Have fun. Shovel that snow outside while you at it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know my patience with people and the things that they be on. Have you somewhere like, man, like, but something definitely deal with your quest. Okay, but it really feel like it's questions. I don't know things. People don't know one thing about me is I get really irritated by questions because I'm big on personal, like privacy. It's not about being a secretive person, but I really cherish and value my privacy. So when you're prying into wanting to know things that I can feel empathically that you not want to know for the right reason, it instantly irritates me. Because I don't understand it about people. Like, why do you want to know that? So be mindful. We got to repeat the past. Notice the dynamic. Okay? So something can definitely keep happening. Gemini is just trying to make you aware of something here. Okay? Something could definitely be repeating the past in your life at this moment. Okay? So you be mindful of somebody, because the particular questions that they may be asking you may actually end up, something could be trying to protect you from repeating a situation when somebody else in your life where you probably wasn't this aware. It's all this blue. So at some point in your life, you wasn't as aware as you are now. So maybe at some point you didn't realize that somebody could actually only been ask you certain questions because they only wanted to attach to you for some type of financial benefit, baby. So now you maybe need to be mindful along your quest that you currently on, baby, that you about to, I don't want to say like you about to repeat something, but something could be repeating. And it really feels like it's about questions. And this is somebody you know. And then you be mindful if somebody's asking you questions because they know somebody you know. Okay. Because that's what I be asking. Like, that's what I mean. Like, why are you asking that? Who you finna run back and tell that to? Like, people just be weird, bro. That's why I be to myself. Because be mindful, baby. Bird messages. You could be definitely hearing a lot of birds, Geminis. But something that definitely could be very significant about this message. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm just triggered by people that question me. I'm not. I don't got nothing to hide. But you can really feel when people are just, I don't know. It really feels like either you got somebody asking somebody else questions about you, Geminis, or you need to be mindful of the questions somebody's asking you, because some can definitely deal with finances. And then be mindful if somebody else is asking somebody questions about you and they make you aware of it, and you start to question, like, why would that person be asking you though? Because I don't even like when people do this with kids. Why are you asking my child anything about me? That's somebody, you being manipulative. Because if you had genuine intentions and you just really wanted to know, you would come and ask me yourself. For you to be somewhere trying to manipulate information out of kids, that it's stuff like that for me. People be asking your kids questions about your money though, like, where your mama work? Where your daddy work? Like, you be mindful of something. And some of you definitely deal with someone who's trying to do something quickly. Okay, message. And then some of you have somebody could definitely be trying to quiet you down, like something. It's so crazy how message is really coming out like this. This is really what happened. Hold on, y'all, because there's something under here that's going to... Alright, Gemini, because I keep hearing I say my mind, my heart, and my body. So be mindful of what you're feeling, because this is, you know, when something don't feel right, you be like, dang, that something ain't hitting right all the way down to my mind, body, spirit, and soul. Like, I can feel something when it's that big, when something's that huge. Okay, you can feel it in almost every area of your life in a sense. Like, something just don't feel right, probably to your mind, to your body. Be mindful of your body communicating with you. Okay, messages, okay. Something can also be significant about mail, okay. Something definitely be significant about some type of mail you may receive this week, Geminis. And we got marriage coming out. Now you make sure you ain't find out the truth of, because that is a question when somebody asks you, will you marry me? That's a question. You make sure at some point in your life you're not repeating another situation where at some point in your life be mindful if you were married, or if somebody's currently trying to like pop that question, just make sure it's not for this reason. Somebody could be into like policies, life insurance, stuff like that. Somebody could also be into scamming, trying to put your name on documents and shit. So you be mindful for some of y'all people that's asking for your information, especially your personal information. The 7 and 3 break down to a 10. Something here needs to end. Okay, and then be mindful of something you may have actually, you could be finding out somebody that you was possibly married to. May literally have a policy. Somebody could literally currently have a policy, or be finding out a policy about a policy. And then some of y'all just be mindful of something definitely deal with a married couple. Okay. And then we got change that came out. So there is a change coming, Geminis. And some of you guys may actually be changing when it comes to like information. You may even be changing when it comes, I told you, look at this, male, female, and thief. Messages of concern. Hey, if somebody asks you certain questions, they have some type of intention to steal something. There's somebody that definitely go sign your name up on something. And if not, you be mindful of something, baby. There could be somebody questioning you about your taxes when your taxes supposed to drop. But somebody a little, some of y'all could be really, I honestly find out somebody's married. And for some of y'all, I feel like the biggest thing about your message, Gemini, is start questioning people's intention. If something particularly is repeating in your life, it's something you've already been through in the past. It could definitely deal with the dynamic of your friendship, relationship. Something is a dynamic thing. Maybe it's how you connect to people, how people, if you're the type of person, you notice people only connect to you and then it don't last long, and then you realize like you somewhere feeling like that person used you or something. You need to be mindful of some type of pattern, some type of dynamic. It's something that's repeating around you. Okay, but you guys are moving towards joy. And this song is talk about she said you always double back. So just be mindful of somebody that you need to question somebody's intention to come around you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that don't even want to come around you when you got money versus when you don't got money. Okay, it's something to deal with money. Something really deal with money here, Gemini. It's the gold digger for me. Somebody's very money hungry. It's going to be somebody that's just, they only worried about getting ahead. So upon them asking you a certain question, you need to be mindful of the question you may be asking yourself is how far somebody's willing to go to get wherever they trying to go in life. Or get something they want for themselves. And something can also deal with vehicle for some of you guys. Okay. Yeah, we got no place like home coming out of reverse. Okay. Some of you guys, maybe it's something to deal with, like somebody could be currently trying to question like where you resided. And be mindful if you find out just that somebody's trying to ask you certain questions because they're trying to take your information and use it to get them a house. Or put your name on something that you ain't going to be aware of. Okay, it ain't gonna, whatever it is, it ain't fair. But it's to be fair in the reverse too. And you be mindful of somebody that may have obtained something that caused you to lose something in a very unfair way or something like this. Okay. And something could be something about somebody you need to keep out of your home. Because this feels like that. This feels like somebody will be somewhere asking you a question. I just gotta tell y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all because I can't play with nobody here. What got me about a particular question somebody asked me was they asked me my last name. To me, what do you need my last name for? I'm big on that. I done had my identity stolen too much time. I done had too much stolen from me. And the irony is, a vehicle was put in my name. So I'm not big on just giving people my last name, and I wouldn't even want to know. I wouldn't even want to know that about you. If I ain't doing no goddamn missing person report, and then why would I need to know your last name? So that's what offended me. It ain't really offend me. I just was like I said, I'm the type of person. Even when you ask me a question, I'll be in my head questioning myself on why you want to know that. Okay. But you be mindful because I said something could be something about mail. Maybe it's somebody you need to not let back in your home because a particular question like asking me my last name would be the very thing that lets me know you'll be looking for mail around here. Because I don't know what you need to know my last name for. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that though. And as a reader, I literally have to communicate my experiences in certain situations, especially if I feel guided to, because you never know who else out there going through something that person don't got to have bad intentions. But then I could be telling you guys this Gemini helps you avoid something they could definitely deal with somebody who could definitely be trying to receive a lot of money behind something that they could be definitely using. Or planning, I don't know. But just seeing in no place like home, it's like, no, if you ask me my last name, the only thing that your name will show up on is your mail. So that's why I said what I said. It's like, no, somebody you may need to not let back in your house for something particular they're asking you. They could turn around and receive it a whole nother way. And then you make sure you not find out somebody's... Just be mindful of something. Something really deal with a marriage. So we got Pisces coming out, Geminis. But let me slow down. Hold on, let me go. Yeah, you be mindful of something. Some of y'all, if you are moving or something like that, there may be certain connections that you need to not tell where you move. Or be mindful if you already moved, or if it's certain people you haven't talked to since you made a certain change. Then some of y'all just be mindful moving forward that you may really be finding out somebody else is using somebody else to get information. Like, it could be something very significant about somebody you don't talk to, Geminis, but they using somebody else to like come and get information about you to go back to somebody else. So y'all just be mindful if you making certain changes for somebody you're gonna be moving forward and keeping stuff to yourself. Somebody definitely deal with it like quiet. Okay, and then you be mindful because you got this communication quote up here. Somebody could definitely want you to be quiet, Gemini, but you be mindful of something. Or they trying to keep something quiet. Like I said, somebody could definitely be trying to do something quick so they can make it quiet. Like somebody think that the faster they can get something off, then the more successful I guess it'll be. But it's not. That's not what's gonna happen here. For some of y'all, you're gonna pick up on the fact that somebody's whatever they do, the fact that they trying to do it fast. Okay. Is what's going to be a trigger for you. And it don't necessarily mean like in the sense of trigger. It's going to be like a red flag. I say trigger because it makes you feel some type of way. Okay, but properly I should be saying like a red flag. So we got abundance and stability are entering your life now. So like I said, if you guys are moving, whatever you guys are doing, just keep it to yourself. Okay. Because something really is big about questions. And be mindful that somebody's not asking you questions about somebody else. And then be mindful because it could be on the innocent sense where maybe you asking somebody about somebody, Gemini. You be mindful of somebody that's like not telling you the right information about somebody because they have a hidden agenda trying to rob somebody here. It's something going on with somebody financially. We got things that know what they seem, dig deep for insight. And then we got unexpected money coming. So I don't know how connected y'all reading could be to Taurus, but this change and this unexpected money is giving me just that, like, be mindful of people trying to plot on people. This Taurus title is called just that, plotting on the divine feminine energy for their tax refund. People crazy, man. So whatever is going on financially for you guys, Gemini, just be mindful when you move forward. It's somebody particularly around you that's asking you certain questions that you need to not tell. And some of you guys really could have somebody that's trying to use your information to get some type of financial something. I don't know. I don't know what they trying to do. I don't even think it's something that you really need to spend too much time in a sense questioning. I just feel like you need to be mindful of somebody that's they may be asking people things about you. I'll be mindful. So just because you may have caught on to somebody's question don't mean that they can't go and ask somebody else and still receive the same information. Some of y'all, that's what you may be finding out. You didn't give somebody certain information, they went and got it from somebody else that they was close to. So you be mindful of something. So you be mindful of somebody that is something off here, Gemini. Something is really off. Yeah, we got separation. So be mindful. I said something definitely deal with somebody you may have separated from. But it just feel like they could be somebody that, I don't know if some of you being guided to separate yourself from somebody, or you need to be mindful of somebody that you separated yourself from that is using somebody else to ask a whole lot of questions. It's something definitely deal with you need to separate yourself from somebody that for some of y'all may actually end up trying to go another route to receive some type of information. Some of y'all something really could deal with mail. Let me see some. Yeah, did you mean it? Yeah, this is called mean it. So maybe you guys, when you make certain changes, just be mindful of something, baby. Maybe somebody wonders if you meant something. Okay. Maybe you guys really need to pay attention to what people are saying. Yeah, that could be definitely something you need to think about. Now, some of y'all on the positive though, somebody could definitely see you as marriage material. It just may be somebody you need to still separate from, because you could definitely have somebody that's low key in their thoughts questioning if somebody else is a better person for you. Some of y'all could really have somebody worried about who you with, who you talking to. But once again, I told y'all like this, that ain't none of nobody's business. But just be mindful, Gemini. This could definitely be what you got going on right now. If somebody's wondering what somebody else's thoughts is about you. Because I feel like somebody can look at you and somebody feels like you're marriage material. Okay, you are the third sign, Gemini. So I don't know, something definitely deal with your connection to another Gemini. I really feel like somebody has observed your connection to somebody else, Gemini, and they really feel like you and somebody else like probably will make a good couple. Okay, but you need to be mindful of just that. Somebody's already questioned something. This is like somebody seeing you, Gemini, close to somebody, and they're like, damn, them two would actually really compliment each other. And then they start doing just that. I wonder if they ever even thought about that when it comes to them two. But this is someone who's thinking from that perspective, because this may be the very person somebody needs to separate themselves from. Okay? Now, some of y'all be mindful of something that you may need to be thinking about when it comes to somebody who is married or somebody you may have been married to in the past. You got some type of way, I'm trying to tell you. I see Pisces reading was about that. Somebody being found guilty behind a loss. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put that back in the deck, because I'm not using the deck just yet. But I'm going to take these two out. Maybe you guys need to be mindful. Something can be as deep as, like, deeper than that. Maybe you already lost somebody, Gemini, to something you really need to think about. Because it feels like you could have lost somebody to somebody else receiving some type of payout. So now you need to be mindful why somebody really asking you the questions that they ask you, because they may just be trying to get the very information needed to either go start a policy, or for some of y'all, be mindful of something. Somebody could definitely be trying to put a home in your name or do something, but there's no place like home. I don't know what somebody's quest or what are they doing. I'm not sure, but we got closed off, guarded, and resistance. So some of y'all, I feel like this is going to be your energy. Because it's giving just that, knowing your worth, moving forward and knowing your worth, and cutting people off from your energy and pulling your energy back from people that are trying to create changes in your life, Geminis, that the universe is trying to make you aware of by the question somebody asks you. Now, you be mindful somebody's asking too many damn questions, but I feel like something's going to be sniffing about the question somebody's asking you. And some of y'all could be finding out you're pregnant, but just be mindful of something, okay? Cool. I feel like on the positive, you do have somebody that's thinking about you, okay? I feel like somebody does see you as long term, but you may have somebody you need to separate yourself from, because it's what they own. And then it feel like a dual message by sitting in the middle is because like you got somebody thinking about you in a positive way, like they see you as marriage material. They probably doing just that, wondering like should they go down that quest with you, picturing how life would be if they was actually to commit fully to you. Like somebody's on that type of time, and that's what's going for some of y'all bring you joy. So you may be needing to keep quiet about who you messing with or who you something particularly you're gonna know. It could be something you've been questioning yourself, okay? But you're gonna know what to keep quiet. Because it's going to bring you some type of joy. Because it's going to help protect you in a situation from something here that's a little bigger than what you may realize. But on the other side of this thoughts, it feels like somebody's thinking and worried about stuff they shouldn't be worried about. So it's somebody you're going to have to separate yourself from. And this could be somebody you know. But notice all the cards blue except this one black one that says someone you know. So this is giving what's done in the dark comes to light. So somebody that you may know is doing something in the dark that for some of y'all is going to play a big role in coming in the light and making you aware of something that helps you protect yourself in the end of something, baby. Yeah, I see spell work. No one falls in love. So some of y'all be mindful of something. Something to definitely deal with some type of spell work backfiring on somebody. And then some of y'all you be mindful. Somebody could be just dead. Somebody could definitely only be trying to comfort you, Geminis, because you aware of something that happened to somebody else when they lost their life behind a life insurance policy, baby. Possibly because you're the type of person that questions things. Like I said, it's not questioning is not bad in a sense. It's just your intention. It's like you losing somebody, you just genuinely loving them, and was just like, what was they doing or though? Like, why would they even be over in that area? Like, who was they going to see? Like, sometimes just that mind gets it going, and it needs to do that. If somebody finna here find out something that could have happened to somebody they know, but they being called down a quest to reveal something here to bring justice into a situation where somebody got paid off of somebody's life. Period. And maybe what's going on is the fact that somebody's being sent down this journey because they have somebody is currently working on somebody else they think they're going to do this to. And they thought wrong. So if somebody naturally here is just like, no, I wonder what happened. Like, I wonder, you see what I'm saying? You started to think certain things and have certain questions for a reason. And something very much be said about somebody's spouse. But then those you guys, it just feels like, no, somebody's thinking about marriage with you. Okay. Now, if that's the case, then some of y'all, this person, they self could be coming off, closed off because something is going on with them lacking financially. Somebody feels like they could be coming off distance. Okay. They could even walked away and separated themselves, or they keep you. It's something that feels like it's distance between something. So if you've been questioning why somebody is coming off a certain way, they think about you a lot. And I do feel like their thoughts about you are very positive. Somebody thinks with this man looking up, somebody thinks highly of somebody. Okay, very highly. But this person is only closed off because they feel like they can't create any changes in your life because of some type of financial lack. Okay. Because maybe you're dealing with somebody that they questioning themselves. They questioning their worth and how much they can do for you. But it's because they see you, somebody values who you are, baby. That's great. So some of y'all could be just there questioning why somebody don't want to come see you, why somebody hasn't came around you, or just be mindful of something here. And then for some of y'all, you need to stay separated from somebody anyways, because somebody else around you on some bullshit. They're not going to be good for this connection anyways. Like, somebody here is detrimentally not in the best interest of your happiness, is what this feel like. And I'm glad I mentioned that because now you got Leo coming out. So somebody may need to check out Leo because I just said that somebody's dealing with somebody who's very bitter. And something's going on with somebody internally. So you be mindful if something actually deals with the Leo. It's going in the same direction, and you'll understand the Gemini when you get over to Leo. Somebody needs to be mindful if they're dealing with a Leo like this. Somebody's very bitter. Maybe you found out somebody already used your mail, your identification. And then some of y'all, you be mindful because I also brought up the fact that somebody could have lost a Leo. Because I lost my auntie before, so my auntie was a Leo. So you be mindful of something here that could deal with something here. Be mindful something was behind the house. Be mindful you could be finding out a Leo somewhere residing under your identity too, baby. But you be mindful somebody could have lost their life behind somebody who not just wanted the money on a person, but they wanted the home, like something deal with what somebody had. Deals with somebody's assets. Now, some of you guys be mindful because something also be significant about like somebody who's separating, somebody receiving some type of mail where they may have to separate from a home. But this could be you getting applied or you approving for something, like getting approved for something there. To remove you from an area that you guys know that you no longer need to be in a certain environment, baby. Because you at this point, somebody's on the quest. You could be on the quest of truth. But somebody's on the quest too, wondering about how much your truth, like how much you know. And they don't have good intentions. Now, you be mindful of what type of intuition you getting about a Leo. It's going in the same direction. Because now for some of y'all, somebody's only targeting somebody because they wonder how much somebody knows. I'm telling you. And then you be mindful of what I just told you. It's just because you can't see somebody, you can be mindful somebody really thinks very highly of you. Okay? You may even scare somebody. Let's be honest. Something about your intuition will really make somebody kind of love you, admire you, but kind of not be so quick to want to get close to you because, I don't know. I don't feel like they necessarily have nothing to hide, but I definitely feel like their emotions, okay? But you be mindful. I don't know. Somebody could be, I don't know. Something could be something about a Leo, though. Somebody may want to check out Leo reading. It may get you to thinking about something. But then we got sit still. So, some of y'all just be mindful. We got word around town, Sagittarius. Something could definitely be going on about a Sagittarius. Something could be going around about a Sagittarius. Or something to deal with a Sagittarius that talk a lot. Or somebody that ran talking a lot to a Sagittarius. I don't know. But I know one thing, Gemini, at the bottom of my deck, I was going to say it the first time around when I seen it. Some said, okay. But if it came back out, you be mindful how things happen in a mysterious way. See that it's a Sagittarius talking a lot. There's a lot of people talking about Sagittarius. Is there something going on here? It's something a lot of people talking about. You may not know Geminis, but somebody you know is somebody that's doing a lot of talking. And then somebody's running back a lot of information to a Sagittarius. So now you need to be mindful. You need to separate yourself from somebody who is around somebody else that they around somebody you don't mess with no more. So let's keep going, because the song is steady saying set you free. So you be mindful. You could definitely be being set free from something here that's going on. But be mindful that somebody's red flag gonna be just that somebody who tries to get you to act fast. Somebody could definitely be trying to rush something with a hidden agenda. This is just that Gemini, here, come here, ride with me. No, you ain't finna do none of that. Somebody needs to stay ass right where they at. Okay, because you leave out with somebody particular, you may not make it back home. So somebody need to be mindful of something. Something here is really big. Something here is very big. So let's see, Geminis. We're gonna keep going, baby. I see spiritual abuse wanting to pop out. So be mindful of people that's abusing divination, if that's the case. Okay. Especially if like you are a reader. Be mindful of somebody's only listening to your readings because they're trying to figure out how much you know. But I just said this in, I think that was Scorpio reading. Yeah, because you're only dealing with somebody that's trying to figure out how much you know. Come on now. How much you know. And it's either dealing with a past robbery or somebody who think they're finna rob you, which is why it's in the reverse. Somebody trying to stay a step ahead of somebody that I'm trying to tell you. And she said that was an accident. I don't know if y'all heard of that. Something could be significant about accidents though. Be mindful, because something definitely deal with somebody rushing quick is giving driving. Like, be mindful of something. I did mention all that snow out there. So for some of y'all, you be mindful because you don't want to be riding with somebody particularly. For some of y'all, because of something they did in the past, for some of y'all, you need to not be the fuck around somebody. Because something deal with karma coming back around when it deal with the money somebody received off of somebody else's life here in the past, or there's some type of change that's going to come. And when they quickly ask you to do something, it may be at the hands of them rushing to go to somebody else. You need to stand still. Like, you need to sit still. Stay at home. Stay wherever you at. It don't matter. This could be somebody, I can come pick you up. I can take you. No, I don't even want to be in the car with you. There's somebody here in this third area. Oh, no. Whatever they did in the past, baby. It's probably some of y'all, the very energy you need to kind of pull your energy back from. Because somebody here already did something. Somebody responsible for something that happened to somebody else. And see, this happened in y'all last reading. So you be mindful of something. Because Gemini, you got guilt in the reverse. Pisces got guilt in the upright. So now you be mindful of somebody could definitely be in the military. Or somebody has military experience. Okay. And then we got guilt. I really feel like Gemini, somebody wants to know how much you know. You may not even know somebody watches your readings. Like somebody is doing something from a place of trying to figure out how much you know. And I feel like on one side of it, it's because they want to know how much you know in the sense of how much you know in a sense, right? But in another sense, it's almost like they want to know if you're going to figure something out. So it's a sense of somebody trying to see if you already know something, and then somebody wants to try to get ahead of something that they want to make sure like you don't figure it out or you're not catching on to something. So they be mindful of Gemini, because somebody could be watching somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So you never know. You don't have to be a reader. Just be mindful when some type of questions about your life started to arise in somebody else's head. They may have did just that, abuse divination, because that's what this is giving me. What somebody thought to do was to start going to readers and getting readings on somebody. And for some of y'all, you're going to see something from a high perspective if you are a reader. Somebody is only watching you because they know with this man looking up that you shining some type of light on something. And I'm telling you, it's revealing to somebody that you have a very deep intuition. Okay. Now some of y'all can have a water sign moon. Okay. But some of y'all be mindful, somebody may have thought out some type of plan here only because they don't want you to, I don't know what this is, but we got Monday, okay? And then some of y'all, you be mindful, because somebody could definitely try to put something on your image or say something about you, and you could definitely be being seen as innocent. Okay, I don't know what something that actually happened to somebody in their home. But this past energy for some of y'all, this is for some of y'all, somebody will ask, no, they gonna go, I'm trying to tell you, they gonna go down with some shit here. They already know. So what you picking up on is what somebody already deeply knows about their involvement in something they self. You just make sure ain't nobody trying to get you to take the fall for something here. I don't know how deep this may go. You may even have something to a point in Geminis where somebody actually is altering other people's perception about you, just so people don't question their ulterior motive to be connected to you. Because I'm trying to tell you something here is a little off. Okay. Yeah, I see. Look at this. Image stolen and delusional. You be mindful somebody is calling you crazy though. And what people about to find out they involved in, because I just said it over there in Leo read. My left eye is jumping a little bit in y'all reading, so Gemini, let's go ahead and hurry up. But you got husband at the bottom of the deck, so be mindful something actually goes back to somebody's ex-wife or ex-husband. I saw teacher as well. Something be sent about a teacher. Some of you guys could have a call and be a teacher though, with that quest energy up there. Somebody could be called to teach. But you be mindful of something here, because you've been called to do something that may deal with you being some type of messenger or speaker of truth or something here, and it really feels like something is significant about that. Yes, I said that in Scorpio reading. I'll let you guys know if you're wondering something about a lover, just be mindful of what I said. Okay. And you be mindful this ain't nobody plotting on somebody here. Okay, because we got on the run, sideways. And now y'all got Capricorn coming out too. So some of y'all, you may have messages in Capricorn as well. You got Aquarius. And somebody could definitely be being seen as innocent. And then like I said, if you guys are questioning why somebody's acting a certain way towards you, before you just assume something, be mindful, because it really feels like if you're dealing with something, you're dealing with somebody who they dealing with something themselves. Somebody can definitely something to deal with somebody's stability, something to deal with somebody's finances, and I feel like Gemini, somebody really they look up to you, they really admire you, but it feels like they don't feel like they can provide for you, or they can't help you in a situation. It's something about it. It just don't feel like you need to take something personal. So if you are questioning something about a lover, okay, you could even be questioning. I don't know. I would hope this ain't the case, but y'all be mindful, because just make sure it's not no situation where it feel like a whole nother situation though, like where somebody could be finding out that somebody went back to a lover that they had with somebody else, and that's why somebody doesn't come around somebody no more. Okay, somebody could definitely be finding out somebody went back to somebody else. Okay. And if that's the case, you know if that's your message. Okay. Because you already know what questions, like you already would know what questions you're asking yourself. The only questions I approve of in y'all message Geminis is whatever you would be asking yourself. Okay, because if it's exterior to you, then you be mindful of people's motives behind the questions that they asking you at this time. And with this gold digger, I don't even care if it's how much you make it work. I don't care if it's how many hours on your check. Somebody's not asking certain questions from a place of, it's not good. It's not good intentions. Somebody's money hungry, they're a gold digger, they're a moocher. Something's like that. Like somebody just only care about money. So you be mindful of something, baby. The song keeps saying it's alright. Some of y'all, you be mindful. You could definitely have a choice between two different people. It don't even have to be two. You could definitely have options. I'll say that. You could definitely have options around you. But you be mindful of something. Because I feel like if that's the case, you got options around you, Gemini. Don't be too quick to make a choice, because you're not seeing why somebody particular may be coming off very closed off. It seems like you could be just there. Well, I'm finna move on. You ain't finna treat me like I ain't got no options. Okay. But be mindful, because on the innocent side of something, somebody it's something that they got going on and dealing with them like in some type of lack. And I just feel like you're dealing with somebody that they hiding their emotions, they haven't communicated to you guys. This may actually help you protect your connection to somebody else in a sense, because if you move too fast, then you may actually end up moving towards a gold digger. Somebody here over, they like rituals and shit. They into some dark shit. Okay, that's why maybe some of y'all do need to go check out Capricorn. That is just that. It's about people that's in the undercover group society of men and what they thought they was gonna do to somebody. So that could be very significant. Okay. But you could be finding out something here, baby. You could find out. Yeah, Geminis, you may need to check out Capricorn. Some of y'all gonna be checking out Leo though. Some of y'all, you finna find out what happened to a Leo, or who's responsible behind something, or just be mindful of Leo and their intentions. Okay. Some of y'all, if you cut somebody off, you may need to stand on it. Okay. Or if you got somebody that's a love option, and for some of y'all, I don't know, something to be significant about their connection to a Leo, but somebody, whatever choice you made first minded, stand on it. Okay. I don't know what that would mean for you guys, but just be mindful of something. If something deals with you guys receiving some type of angelic assistance here to help bring in some type of karma here, justice into a situation and balance something out for you guys. For somebody that's a gold digger, and it feels like it's only happening because they've done it before. Something is your justice. Y'all maybe find out that with that message there, like there's a home that somebody left behind. Somebody could have left you a home, Geminis, and you don't even know it. If that's the case, it goes to Leo reading when I said somebody like to mess around with paperwork, documentation, all type of shit. Because that's somebody who will forge information. Matter of fact, I said that in y'all reading. Be mindful of somebody in mail. Something to deal with mail. Okay. But you be mindful of something also, like I said something about life insurance. So you be mindful of somebody that got away with some life insurance, and maybe something was supposed to be, because now that's giving me another way to look at Leo reading with the hand going down, like it was like something was possibly supposed to be distributed between family members, and you be mindful of somebody that cut you out, and then they made you like you was crazy. So there's somebody to make it seem like you ain't stable enough or mentally stable enough to even take care of the money and spend something right. Like somebody really came for your character, image, reputation. I may need to check out Scorpio. Okay, it's not saying that it is a Scorpio. It's just how y'all messages coming out. It's different signs that spoke on different things. So just go where you feel guided, Gemini. My left eye has been jumping through y'all whole message. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, Geminis. I hope that helps, and I will see y'all later, baby.